Welcome back to Kevin C Outdoors. In this video, we're going to be fishing one of my local streams. We're going to be chasing some wild brown trout. So we did get a rain a few days ago, so it definitely helped this creek out. Before then, you literally could not fish this creek, it was that low. It's still a little low, so we're going to see how it works out. And I'm going to be fishing one of my favorite creek lures for these trout. So this should be a great episode, so stay tuned. So the lure we're going to be using today is a lure made by Gulp. This is the 1-inch Pinched Crawler. So this color right here is the main color I use for this creek. Don't know why it works, but this is called Chunky Cheese. It's more or less just a bright yellow color. So I usually go with this color or pink. Pink does really well in this stream as well. Pink I use more for stock trout. Stock trout love the color pink because the pellets they feed those trout are pink. And the rod we're going to be using today is the one I use pretty much all the time for trout fishing. This is my 6'6" St. Croix Triumph rod. And I have that paired up with my Daiwa Fuego 1000 size reel. Right now I have 6-pound braid and I have that with a 4-pound fluorocarbon leader. And I'm going to show you real quick how we rig these up. So the best way to rig this lure up is you want to use a lure with a bait keeper. See that little bait keeper right on top there? That's what's going to hold these lures on much better than if you use just like a straight shank hook. It's literally going to slide up and down the hook and it's going to just piss you off. So what you want to do is get the thicker part of the crawler. Just put it right through the center. Come out a ½ inch or so. And then what you're going to do is just push it right up on that bait keeper. Just like that. But let's throw it in there and try to get on some fish. So I made it to my first hole here. Kind of a hole. Like I said in the intro, we got a ton of rain 2 days ago. And I'm surprised how low this creek actually is. It's not as bad as it's been, but I thought it would be up a little more. Perfect cast. Ooh, that was a rock. Thought I had a bite. All right, nothing there. Let's move down a little bit. So this stretch of the creek, there are some pretty nice holes. Even when the creek is low, I have the confidence I will get on some fish this morning. So, but let's see. We'll keep heading upstream and hopefully we'll get lucky today. There's a little hole here. Ooh. That felt like a bite. I felt the tug there. Ooh, there goes a trout running upstream. Wow, he's flying. Wasn't that big, but maybe he's in this hole still. Darted up there. I don't think he's seen me. He like just flew up from behind me here. There's a fish. First trout of the day if we could land him. Nice little brownie. All right, we got him, guys. We're not keeping any of these, so we're gonna make sure we wet our hands. All right, nice little guy here. Quick and easy, we got the hook out of him. Yeah, look at him. What a pretty little fish. This one's probably about 8 inches. It's got some nice red spots on him. Let him go here. Okay, we got one. Did not take long. I think this is our 3rd hole. And I did miss a fish in my last hole, so this is gonna be a good day. These fish are hungry. When the creek is on the lower level like this, it's easier to detect where these fish are gonna be, just because you're gonna find a lot of shallow areas that aren't gonna hold them. Then once you find these deeper pockets like here, holes like this is normally where the trout are gonna be. A lot of current coming through in here, pretty deep. That's right where that fish was, right in that current. Just waiting for insects and things to come down. Yeah, normally, as I'm waiting in this creek, especially after you catch a fish, I'll only throw, 15, 20 casts in each hole and just keep moving up. I'm not willing to waste 20, 30 minutes fishing in one hole, cast after cast, when I know pretty much nothing's gonna bite it. Normally you're gonna get that fish within the first 4 or 5 casts, but let's keep moving upstream. There's another fish. This one's dark. All right. Woo. Trout number 2. This one's got a lot of nice red spots on him. Yeah, look at this one. Lots of nice red spots. That's a pretty little fish there. See you, buddy. So yeah, so the part of the creek I'm at now, you have like these little holes all the way up this stream here. And there's a ton of moving water, ton of oxygen for these trout. One thing with trout, they need a lot of oxygen. That's why you normally don't find trout in calm, slow moving waters. They're usually in waters like this, anywhere there's a lot of current popping through here. Normally you'll have 1 fish per hole, but we're gonna give it a few more casts and see if anything else is in here. I'll give it a few, and that's about it. Then we'll move. I'm pretty much guaranteed to catch a fish right here. Nice, wide, deep, open hole. Current running through. It's pretty much guaranteed. Gonna move over here on this part. It's got to be stealthy because this water is super clear. So whatever you could see, they could see right back at you. Oh, little one that was on it. Little baby trout. Didn't even know he was on there. Darn. Ooh. That was a nice bite, but I missed him. There's one. All right. All right, I got him. Heck yeah, guys. Number 3. Nothing very big, but I'm out here catching fish. I was pretty much guaranteed to catch some fish out of this hole, like I said. I missed that little tiny 3-incher. Then I caught this 10-incher. Like I said, another wild trout. See you, buddy. You can see it's right here where I was throwing this lure. It's super deep. Try to vertical jig it. Nope. Figured I'd give it a shot. Oh man. Definitely the deepest hole in the creek so far. First cast. First cast. Look at that trout. Get in the net. Yeah. Yeah. Biggest one yet, too. I mean, he's not huge by any means. Alrighty. Biggest fish of the day. No. Oh, and he just got in there. Oh, man. That was a fail. I wanted to show a nice close-up of the patterns and slid right onto my hands. All right, we'll make up for that, guys. I'm gonna wipe my hands off here. Total fail. Let's see how this thing looks. Oh yeah, they're all over. I just cast it to the right of this hole. You stole my lure. That's the only thing. 1 or 2 fish with these, you're done. These trout are super aggressive this morning. Right to the right again. There's a fish. All right, got him in the net. Let's bring him over here. I'll tell you what, it's been a minute since I got one. Nothing that big. Dude, what did you do here? Yeah, we got maybe about a 9-incher here. Beautiful red spots on him, though. It's the 5th one today, I think, right? See you, buddy. Yeah, let's get it back in there. Once I get this leaf off. Another one. Well, this one's better. Oh my God, he's wrapped around the tree. Oh, this ain't good. Where is he? Where is he? Still on there? Not the same size. All right. Yeah, this is identical to that last one. Same exact size. Yeah, look at the little guy. Pretty little fish. See you, buddy. This could be good. Some depth, not much. Try it. Let's try to throw it right into where this current is. We got one on. Vertical jigging here, guys. Where's this fish at? Might be a big fish. Oh my God, it is. It's huge. For this creek, it's huge. Don't break off. Where is he? Oh my God, guys. Where is he? This fish is huge. Oh my God, I'm chasing him down the creek. I'm literally chasing him. There he is. Come here, buddy. Oh my God, we got him. Oh my God, I literally had to chase this dude down the darn creek. I was vertical jigging. Oh my God. Look at this fish. Look at this. Let's get him in the water. That is crazy. All right, buddy. Come here. We'll let you go. Wow. What a beautiful, beautiful fish. Yeah, I could now stop fishing. I can't believe that fish was right there. We're like in this tiny little pool. The pool is literally like a 5x8 pool. Just vertical jigging, and he smashed it. That's why you gotta hit all these small little pools, guys, because you never know. But let's get back to fishing, and maybe we'll get on one or two more. Alrighty, so I'm basically just waiting. I've been waiting upstream, just passing some of these holes. I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm exhausted. Didn't bring a water or filter or anything. So the one hole I want to fish is actually right by my truck. So I'm going to fish that, and then we're probably going to call it a day after catching that big old monster. But I'll meet you at the last hole up here. So that is going to do it. I had a great day down here. Caught a whole bunch of fish. I think I caught like 6 or 7. Caught that big fish last. Man, that was crazy. I don't even know what footage I have. I don't even know if the camera was facing as I was vertical jigging that area. I didn't think I was going to catch anything. I always have it on because you never know. But I caught all those fish on the Gulp Pinched Crawler. It was definitely nice to get out and do some good trout fishing for a change. But like always, if you liked this video, if you please give me a thumbs up and maybe think about subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you and have a great day.